Hi everyone, Peggy Beauregard, the real estate matchmaker with James Allen, and I have a couple more questions for you. And I am very excited about this project. Like you said, nobody else is doing anything like this, and the returns on this I'm very excited about this. That's all I could say is I'm really excited about this deal. I can't stop talking about it. So, because here's the exciting part. At the time of the payout of the initial investment, could you explain the process of the profits and the payments of dividends? And also note, everyone is still in the deal without any investment unless they sell out.
Sure, Peggy.
Thank you.
I can do that. Part of this question was answered in the last video. And what we were saying, and I'll emphasize here, is we'll pay out all invested capital early on in the process of the very first project. So that would be approximately 18 to 36 months. The investors will be paid back first before any profits are taken out of the entity by management. Once the investors get their original investment back, they actually remain in the partnership and they share in a percentage of the project's profitability, which is in proportion to their original investment. So our partnership model is not designed to be just a one project model. It's designed to turn over and over and over. And I do want to mention that at the end of the first project and following projects, a small portion of the profits will be paid out as a dividend to all shareholders, and the remaining profits will all be reinvested.
Great. Thank you very much for that. That's enormous. That's really exciting, especially with the profits that you're able to make by doing this kind of arbitrage with land.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, good. And then my last question is about taxes. Aren't taxes fun? So the tax benefits for investors from their personal savings, as IRAs don't pay taxes until after they've taken the money out. So there's Roth where they'll never pay taxes. There's a traditional IRA, SEP, and those where they will pay taxes as they receive money. And then if you take this in your own name or out of your own savings, you'll receive the taxes personally, and you'll have to pay as you receive. But could you talk about how that will happen for them on the initial return of money and then with each of the dividends, please?
Okay. Well, as you know, Peggy, I'm not a tax expert.
No, neither.
However, the partnership will leverage any and all instruments we can to lower tax burdens for everyone involved. And that would include things like 1031 exchanges. Ultimately, however, we want everyone to consult with their own tax professional.
Mm-hmm. So what you're saying basically, or what I'm saying is, with the first deal, my initial money comes back. So I put in a certain amount of money, and that's my money. When I get it back, I don't owe any taxes on it because that's what I put in.
Right.
And you said there would be a dividend that came. Now on that dividend, that is what I would owe some taxes on, depending on how I held it. If it was coming out of my savings account, then it would be considered income, and I would have to pay taxes on that income.
Yeah.
Right. And then as each one turned over, that dividend would then again be income because you already got your initial investment back. So do consult with your tax advisor because that's what they get paid the high bucks for. And thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. Thank you, James Allen, for answering questions.
You're welcome.
And any of you who have other questions, please send me the questions. We will get answers. James Allen is always happy to answer any of your questions. I have an executive plan I can send out to you, and please reply if you have it when you have any interest. I don't like to use the word if, so when you have interest, please reply. Send me the deal to 1010. So thank you, and thank you, James Allen.
Yeah, and just as a note added to that, Peggy, that any party that's interested, they'll get answers to all their questions, and most likely they'll be in follow-up documents. So yeah, we can do that.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.